Their 60th anniversary of their founding. Derrick Rose t-shirt on every seat. Post-game banner ceremony, which you can watch here on CHSN after the game. It'll take place about 15-20 minutes after the game ends. And the LA Clippers are starting this fourth quarter again on the second night of a back-to-back, essentially waving the white flag as Dosunmu hits his fourth three of the night. Bulls are up 22, their biggest lead, and LA has most of its bench unit on the floor right now.
And you wonder if Billy's going to do the same. I mean, there's not a starter on the floor for them.
So you got Kobe Brown. You got Yannick Conan Niederhauser, a rookie. There's Brown getting his own miss. Cam Christie, Jordan Miller, and Ty Washington, who's on his fourth team in 4 years. So you got the Bulls starters in Buzelis, Vucevic, and White with Herter and Dosunmu. If I'm Billy Donovan, maybe you punch up this lead a little bit and don't wait too long to get your guys out. Yeah. This is a rare gift being given to you by Ty Lue tonight. And the fact that you played as well as you have, you've earned it as well.
Well, then you got a game in Minnesota coming up, and they're playing really good right now.
Anthony Edwards playing out of his mind as of late. Miller draws a Buzelis foul.
And this also needs to get out there.
Sign up to get texts from the Bulls for your chance to win a signed job in straight game. He's out. Miller at the line knocks down a couple. Buzelis 21, Smith with 10 and 8 as a starter. Vucevic 12, 8 and 4. Okoro only 2 points tonight. He got hit in the face earlier by Harding. Vucevic can't get the bounce.
7 Bulls in double figures.
Herter 14, Dosunmu 16, Jones with 13, White with 12. Here is Kobe Brown, and it's swatted away by Herter. Brown got it back. Out for a Miller three. That's short. And Kobe Brown working hard. Former Missouri Tiger. Christie flags it down. Okoro's coming back into the game for Chicago. Lob up top, and there's Niederhauser, the number 30 pick.
Whole second half. That first half, second half they were outscored a little bit, but they regained their composure and took over. You don't want to end on a bad note here. You know, you don't want to give this second group the Clippers.
Niederhauser with an absolute swat off the glass.
That's ultimate rim protection there.
Dosunmu comes back and steals it away from Christie. Herter fires for White. Shovel for Vucevic.
Vuce Main sliding down Main Street.
A two-dunk night for Nikola.
Hey, Vuce don't sleep on his hops, okay?
Oh, we were joking with him. He came over and you said, Vuce, you're turning back the clock. And I said, Vuce, you have dunks in back-to-back games. And he had a big smile on his face. Now he gets another block, his second of the night. Oh, he is finding the fountain of youth right now.
I'm telling you right now, boys.
Oh, go ahead. Hit a three.
Oh, Vuce, bang. Yeah, Vuce out. Hey, listen, the last couple of weeks, Vuce been playing really, really good basketball. You got to give him tip your hat to him.
20 points a game in January. His block numbers are way up, almost 2 a game, or right around 2 a game over the last week plus. This is as good as Vucevic has played in a while. And I agreed with you as Dosunmu with the easy run to the rim. I thought he looked rejuvenated early. I thought he got a little tired as time went on. I think adding Jalen Smith to this double big rotation has taken some pressure and weight off of him and his minutes on the floor, too.
Yeah.
I think all of that has played into what you're talking about, Stace. Here's Miller for three.
Well, again, I mean, this game's pretty much over. You know, you want to get those younger guys out there. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah, now's the time. Yeah. I think you really got to.
Because you can't afford to lose anybody right now. Like, you're starting to get everybody back. You're going into the second half of the season. You just don't want anybody to get out here and turn an ankle. There's Kevin Herter out.
Well, Billy Donovan will use a timeout here with 8.5 to play.
That's for all the grandmas out there who love that jingle.
A soulful one at that. Here is Okoro, Jones, White, Vucevic, Dosunmu. Good ball movement.
Bang, bang, bang.
Three. That's his second of the night and the 1,035th of his Bulls career. 14 shy of tying Heinrich. Jones trying to step in front of Kobe Brown. A foul is called. Security administration. There was a trend, as you might expect, from about 1998 to 2003 for naming your kids Kobe, right? That was 2 years into Kobe's career, up until the point the Lakers had won 3 straight titles. Kobe and Shaq. Kobe became a superstar. So naturally, you're going to get a lot of folks in LA and across the globe as White hits another three. Kobe himself you're going to get a lot of parents naming their kids Kobe. So the peak of that was 2001. 1,552 baby boys had Social Security cards applied for on their behalf by their parents with the name Kobe. Spelled how Kobe Bryant spelled it, not the way Kobe White spelled it, who just hit a three to go up by 30 points. That was the peak of it, 2001. Of naming your kids Kobe. Now, obviously, that number went down. Still a couple of hundred every year. Nice move by Niederhauser. A couple hundred every year, and then obviously, 6 years ago, Kobe White a three. This Kobe getting it done tonight in front of the Iceman and PCA. Sub-Zero and the Iceman on the same floor tonight.
Oh, some cold-blooded killers.
There is Kobe Brown. So naturally, after the passing of Kobe Bryant, that number went up again in 2020 and 2021. Another 1,500 boys were named Kobe in the year 2020.
And I named my American Bully Kobe.
That's right. And then is it Kobe and Brixton, which I like. I like the juxtaposition of those two. I like Vucevic in the paint. He's got 19.
Yeah, it's good dogs, good dogs.
Yeah, you're kind of getting to the point where you're kind of laying it on thick now with all the subs in there. But I actually just don't like the way it looks more than anything else.
And then you got to play this team out in LA again, and they're going to remember this. It's time to pull these guys out.
Again, this is a rare luxury that you get. Ty Lue decided at the end of the third quarter that he was going to rest his veterans on a back-to-back. Kobe White again. So how about his last 2 games? A dozen three-pointers, finding his old stroke. Kobe's three-point percentage had dipped down to 31. Well, there is big Yannick Niederhauser. Conan, he was named after the movie. His middle name is Conan, after Conan the Barbarian. Trey Jones lays it home.
Yeah, this is.
You want to get these guys out again. I just don't like the optics. I'm not saying Billy Donovan is running up the score. He is not. Has never been and will not ever be the type of coach to do that. I don't love the optic of it, and I worry more about the health and rest for this particular group.
When Ty Lue made it clear he was clearing the benches, to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Again, Christie, Washington, Niederhauser, Brown, and now you got Baldwin out there as well for LA. That one knocked away. Ty Washington gets into the passing lane and he lays it in. Two-way contract, 4th team in 4 years. We've seen him with Houston, Milwaukee, Phoenix, and the Clippers. White's got 24 for a second straight game.
I've just been really surprised Patrick Baldwin hasn't been able to get some traction in this league.
And you were talking to him before the game tonight. He's had a couple of stretches where he's been an impact player in his young career.
I mean, he's got great size. He's really a small forward, but he can shoot the basketball.
We saw him make a nice impact with Golden State a couple of years ago, I thought. From Evanston, Illinois. Moved in 8th grade, ended up going to high school up in Wisconsin. Played his college ball at Milwaukee. His dad, Pat, was a great player at Northwestern. He was the head coach at Milwaukee, currently an assistant at Valpo. There's White again.
Bang, bang, bang.
His 6th three of the game. He's tied his season high with 27 points. And perhaps the rhythm that he's been seeking and searching has been found. It's his 27th game with 6 or more threes made. Only Zach LaVine has had more of those in his career. Only LaVine and Heinrich have had more as they try to make it 4 straight home victories.
Well, and again, you talk about the importance of this bench, and when they're healthy, 52 points.